Welcome back to a new video here on YouTube. Today I want to finally share with you who is going to be my new sales sponsor. As you've seen me in the last couple of videos writing some old sales while I was fixing the new sales sponsor. And today I'm very, very happy to announce that it's going to be Patrik. As I was saying in my last video about leaving Point 7, I wanted to shift a bit my career from doing sales more into marketing. And so naturally I was talking to a couple of brands, and I've been in contact with Patrik for the last 2 or 3 months now. And we decided, hey, why not just try something, meet up here? So I actually just did the DeFi last month for Patrik and did the marketing and media for this whole event. Got to meet Patrik himself, and I think we immediately hit it off, and it's just a supernatural collaboration because Patrik was looking for someone explicitly who has some background in this marketing and media stuff. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. So we immediately got talking. And then I was also testing the sales a bit at the DeFi, and immediately I was like, they are working super good. So Patrik is going to be my sales sponsor from now on, which I'm super, super excited about. I'm also going to do marketing work for them from now on. And as you can see behind me, we're here in Speed Paradise, because what better place to give the new sales a first go than here in La Palme, the paradise of speed surfing. We're here with Heidi and Vincent, who has also recently joined Patrik. And luckily Heidi could already give me a 5.8 low aspect sail. So that's the first sail I have from Patrik, and we're going to give it a go here on the speed course. Should be pretty good for the conditions. So let's rig up the sail and give it a first go. And let's get right into it.
The beach of La Palme is probably my favorite place to sail in the whole world. So going down here to do the first tests of the sails of my new sponsor felt very fitting. The wind here can turn up to way above 50 knots, even if the forecast is just giving 30. At the same time, there was also a world record attempt over the Nautical mile by Prince of Speed. My good friends Heidi, Christian and Vincent were also down for the event. My first sail I actually got from Heidi, as she gave me her backup 5.8, so I could already get a feeling for the Patrik sails before the rest of my gear would arrive in Germany. Only problem was that the wind was going to be way stronger than predicted.
So when you have a sail, what really hurts is if you have a very thick trailing edge and weight in the back of the sail. So what Patrik did is think out of the box, and he actually made it possible to put the batten tension from the front where the mast is. So you have access right here, right there is where you can adjust the batten pressure. So that's a really smart detail, I think.
Aside from the new sails, I was actually also on a brand new speedboard by Futurefly that has just been released. So I was gonna be on all new gear for this session, new board, new sails.
We also got the brand new Futurefly speedboard, which has been in development for over a year now. And I'm so happy that Futurefly finally has a speedboard. That was the one thing that was missing from the range, and now we've got it. So I'm going to pair this board with the brand new 5.8 Patrik sail. Completely new range for me, so everything is new. Let's see how we're going with this one.
So the session you just saw took place in the morning. And as I was saying before, there was also the Nautical Mile World Record event going on. So after the morning session, I filmed Heidi and Vincent a little bit, and actually Heidi managed to take the world record. And Vincent also took the Belgium record and also got super close to the world record. But there will be a separate video about that on the Patrik YouTube channel in about 1 or 2 days. So feel free to check that out on the Patrik channel. But yeah, when I saw that Vincent and Heidi were going super good and I was standing there filming, I was getting nervous and I wanted to give it a shot as well to go down the mile course at least once, because before this I was always only sailing around 500 meters and not the full mile. So yeah, right after Heidi took the world record, I actually stopped filming for a bit and did one run down this nautical mile. And what can I say? I was so surprised. So I was sailing down that. The conditions felt pretty much perfect. It was pretty broad and choppy on this run, but being so broad, it was actually kind of easy to keep the speed downwind going along the beach and not doing a slingshot for the whole way. And then when I finished sailing the mile and was standing at the beach and looking at my GPS, I saw, crap, I just did 41.82 knots on the nautical mile. So I just went out for another run and I just did one nautical mile today. I did a 41.81 nautical mile, which I'm not quite sure, but I think would have been the German nautical mile record. I'm not 100% sure, I have to look it up, but I think it's in the low 41s. I did 41.81. So I'm kind of frustrated because right now there's the event, the Prince of Speed, the world record attempt on the nautical mile. But I didn't participate because I got all new gear, new sails, new boards, and I've wanted to try them and tune them first, of course, before I enter such a competition. And then I just try one of those miles and I do immediately my fastest mile ever. I think I was never above 40. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with this performance. But on the other hand, it would have been nice to get the German record, of course. That being said, I'm not 100% sure it would have been the German record because I did it on GPS. And in the gates, it's always another story because you can have 41.8 here on the GPS, but then only 41.0 or something on the gates. So could have been, but yeah, a bit frustrating because would have been quite nice to get the German record. But overall, amazing day. The gear, let's quickly talk about the gear. And what can I say? The sail feels so stable and so controllable. You can kind of ride it quite big because you have so much control, and then you get this really nice push. Like what I noticed what other sails sometimes do when I'm like on a square course is that they like they pull you over and you kind of go sideways a little bit when the gust hits, and these, they don't do it at all. You just kind of turn the gust into acceleration. Of course, I've done 0 tuning so far, so this is just the first impression, but I mean, I did 41.81 on the nautical mile, which would have been the German record. Really happy with this first go. Then the board, the Futurefly 45 or 44.5 actually. I noticed now when I did the nautical mile, the conditions were really broad and there was rolling chop, but I could barely feel it. I think the board has quite a deep V in the back, and that makes the board really controllable over this chop. So really nice. I will not give a full review right now because, of course, new sails, new boards, new everything. So I have to try it a bit more. But first impression, super good. I mean, I put more than 2 knots on my nautical mile. Heidi sailed the world record. Vincent is still out there, super close to the world record. What a day. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you for the next one. I gotta eat and drink something and get some calories in me. See you for the next one.